Hi, welcome once again. Thanks to all my subscribers and those who keep sharing my videos, who keep watching my videos. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. So in today's video, as I always say, today is tutorial Friday. So we are going to make some editing. Today we're going to do high skin retouch with dodge and burn and some small adjustments to make our picture look meh. Okay, so without much ado, let's jump into Photoshop. over brush, like brush accordingly. Okay, and after staying away, you can stay away from the hairs as well. So we just brush and stay away from the eye, which is the most important thing. The eye, when the hairs is not important as the eye. That is why I'm stressed on the eye. Stay away from the eye. And if at all you just brush outside of the skin, you can just click on or you can just press the S to change it from white to black. Then you just clean it. Then when you want to do, press another S again, then you do the same. So after you are done applying to the skin alone, we just reduce the opacity to 0. Then we start increasing it a little. I think I'll go in for a 22. So this is the before and this is the after. The before and the after. But this is what I want. The skin is looking uniformed. That is what I'm going for. I press Ctrl Alt Shift E to merge all what we've done. So with the dodge and bend, I'll go to curves, and with the curves, I'll just increase the highlights. Okay, I like this. Then I will invert it, and I'll do the same curves. But this time, I'll just bring it towards the mid-tone, towards the dark shadows. Then I'll invert it. I'll take my brush, and with the brush, I'll just be, as I do with this one, I'm using my pattern on my line. So I'll just draw my lines. And as I always say, if at all you want you want the tutorial of how I do this, or you want a reference to how you can do this, I would just comment reference, then I'll send it to you. So after I'm done with the dodge, I'll take the bend, which is the shadows, and I'll draw lines. Okay, so after you're done, you just click on the layer mask. The properties, you just move the feather to increase the feather of what you've done. Okay, let me go in for 59. Then I'll do the same for the dodge. Increase the feather to make it blend in. Okay, I'll go in for 80. And let me just increase this one a little. So 73. Okay, I'll put them into a group, Ctrl G. Then I'll decrease the opacity. After decreasing the opacity, I'll just increase it to my liking a little bit. So slowly. Okay, so this is what I'm going for, a 52, but let me just reduce it a little to, let's say 45 or 46. Let me just leave it at 46. So let's see our before and our after. So this is our before and this is our after. Before, after. And with the teeth whitening, I'll first create photo filter layer. So with the photo filter layer, I'll go change it from warming filter 85 to cooling filter 82. Then I'll just decrease the density to around 8%. Then I'll go to vibrance. I'll create a vibrance adjustment layer. I'll drop the saturation. We drop some vibrance, and the last one, I'll create a curve adjustment layer. Bring it up a little and put them into a group by holding shift and pressing the photo filter layer, Ctrl G. And with all these, we'll just put all of them, or just layer mask the group by holding Alt and pressing the layer mask icon down here. So let's name it iron tooth whitening. So I'll click on the I'll press the layer mask, take my brush tool, it's already selected, then I'll zoom into the teeth, then brush it on it. So let me just brush it on it. So as I did for the dodging and bend, if you go overboard, you can just click on the X to change it from the black to white, then you just use it to clean it. That is one advantage of using layer mask. Just click on the X, you clean it. Clean it. Okay, so let's go to the eye. So let's check our before and our after. This is our before and this is our after. Before, after. So you can just drop the opacity. So let me just drop it to about 51. This is the before, this is the after. So let's see what we've done throughout our entire session of this video. So let me just start from. So at first we do our blemishes removal. So the blemish removal, and we did our frequency separation. And after the frequency separation, we did our skin toning. Then we did our dodge and bend. So the dodge and bend, and after the dodge and bend, we did our teeth and eye whitening. So this is what we have for today. And if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button and make sure you like the video. Give us the thumbs up, okay? Because the thumbs up do a lot of things for us. It makes our videos reach a lot of people as you are benefiting from our videos. So please, and a big please, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share our videos, like our videos, comment on our videos. Okay, see you in the next Friday for another tutorial. Stay safe, keep editing, enjoy your day. Peace.